Morning friends, welcome to the next session of Fast Mathematics. This is our session number 4. These sessions are very helpful for the students who are preparing for SSC, banking, government jobs examination as well as MBA entrance examination. These sessions are primarily dedicated for arithmetics, in which I try to cover all the ideas, percentages, profit and loss, SICI, time, speed, distance, time and work. Let us start with this session. Myself, Dinesh Miglani. You can connect with me on my Facebook, dineshmiglani@hotmail.com, or else you may have my number during the video. You may connect with them on WhatsApp. Let us start with the first question of this session. It is given that the distance between two stations X and Y is 220 km. A train leaves station X towards Y at an average speed of 80. After half an hour, another train leaves station Y towards X at an average speed of 100. You have to find the distance between the points where the trains meet. Now when I look at this problem, what is given to me, it is given that there are two stations. Let us say two stations are there. First is X and second is Y. The distance between them is equal to 220 km. The train that starts from here with an average speed of 80 and the train that starts from here with an average speed of 100. But it starts after half an hour, right? It means for applying the concept of the relative speed, first of all we have to move this train half an hour. We know that in half an hour it moves 40 kilometers, right? Means when the second train started to move, at the time the distance between these two stations would be equal to 180 kilometers, right? Now the question here is, now how much time they take to meet? So what we can say, speed of this train is 100 and this train is 80. So here I can say the relative speed is 180 and time taken by them is equal to 1 hour. Now the question here is, find the distance of the point where the two trains meet from X. Let us say they meet at this point. I have to find this distance. So what I can say, this is equal to 40 and in 1 hour that train goes up to 80. It means 80 plus 40. My answer is said to be 120. So I can say that from where the point X they meet, that is at a distance of 120 km. That becomes my answer. Then we take the second problem here. What is provided? Sum of the quotient and the remainder obtained when a number is divided by 4 is 8 and sum of their squares is 34. We have to find the number. क्या given है question के अंदर? One number is given, sum of the quotient and remainder. Let us say when divided by 4 is 8, right? Means let us say 4 into X plus B. This is the quotient and this is the remainder. It is given that the remainder and the quotient that is given to us, this is equal to 8. Second case, sum of their square is 34. It means X square plus B square equal to 34. That is given. Question here is we have to find the number. Okay, अब क्या लगता है, अगर आपको नंबर फाइंड करना है, आप नंबर कैसे फाइंड कर सकते हैं? नंबर फाइंड करने के लिए वी नीड एक्स एंड बी. ठीक है, क्या लगता है हमें? एक्स एंड बी बोथ आर इंटीजर्स एंड बोथ आर पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स. थिंक ऑफ बाय मेंटली, कैन यू आइडेंटिफाई ए नंबर? लेट अस से x is 1, this is 7. हो सकता है? नहीं हो सकता. x2, this is 6. 6, 36 and 4, 40 नहीं हो सकता. x3, this is 5. If this is 3, this is 5. Possible है? 5 plus 3, 8 and 9 plus 25 कितना हुआ? 34. तो I may say that the pair is 3 and 5. Okay. But अगली बात क्या है? रिमाइंडर कितना है? इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर अगर आप समझे तो इट इज गिवन दैट नंबर इज डिवाइडेड बाय 4. ठीक है, अब आपको क्या पता है? दिस इज द क्वोशिएंट. रिमाइंडर इज ऑलवेज लेस देन द क्वोशिएंट, राइट? इट मींस व्हाट इज माय रिमाइंडर? 3. ओके, इट मींस b इज इक्वल टू 3 एंड क्वोशिएंट इज इक्वल टू 5. क्या नंबर बना? 5 into 4 20 plus 3 23. लास्ट में आंसर क्या मार्क कर देंगे? आंसर आपके क्वेश्चन का हो जाएगा सी, दैट इज 23. ओके, क्या कॉन्सेप्ट सीखा हमने यहां पर? व्हाट वी हैव कंप्लीटेड हियर, वी कैन से दैट द डिविडेंड इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू डिविजन इनटू क्वोशिएंट प्लस रिमाइंडर. इतना ही कॉन्सेप्ट है. ठीक है, तो दैट आवर आंसर इज सेट टू बी सी. Next we have question number 3 here. The length of a train is 180 meters. It crosses a cyclist traveling in opposite direction at a speed of 5 km per hour in 15 seconds. ठीक है, मान लीजिए what is the speed of the train? Let us say speed of the train is x and the length of the train is 180. It has to cross a cyclist. Speed of cyclist is 5. Speed of train is x. ठीक है, किस में है ये? मीटर्स में. क्या करोगे? मीटर पर सेकंड में कन्वर्ट कर देंगे. क्या होता है मीटर पर सेकंड? 5/18. किलोमीटर पर आवर को वैल्यू कन्वर्ट इनटू मीटर पर सेकंड, यू कैन से 5/18. हाउ मच टाइम इट टेकन? 15 सेकंड्स. x का वैल्यू निकाल देंगे. क्या बनेगा? 5 will go on 36, 18 will go on side. 36 into 18, this is equal to 5 plus x. Sorry, 5 plus x into 15. Now 3 will go on 5, 3 will go on 6. ठीक है, क्या बन गया? We can say that is 36 into 6. That would be taken as 216 equal to 25 plus 5x. 25 will be subtracted. कितना आ गया? You may get it as 191 equal to 5x, and x is taken as 191 upon 5. ठीक है, that is taken as the speed of the train, and that is given into kilometer per hour. The question here is, after crossing the cyclist, it takes 15 minutes to reach the nearest station. Right? It takes 15 minutes to reach the nearest station. Now I can say that speed is this one, and the nearest station is after 15 minutes. How much is the distance? We may say 191 by 5 into, convert into, that is 15/60. Now solve it. 15 will go on 4. क्या कह सकते हो? 191 upon 20. It is approximate 9 point something. Answer is said to be D. None of these. इनमें से कोई आंसर नहीं है. That is said to be D. Next we have question number 4 here. Question of time and work, wages. It is given that A can complete a piece of work in 12 days. AB has completed the work together and has been paid 54 and 18 rupees. मतलब AB, how much A gets? 54. How much A gets? B gets 18. Means ratio of their wages. That is said to be 3:1. Right? And we know that wages and time is directly proportional. Inversely proportional. ठीक है? जो जितना ज्यादा टाइम लेगा उसको सैलरी उतनी कम मिलेगी, क्योंकि उसकी एफिशिएंसी उतनी कम है. तो क्या कह सकते हो? You can say the ratio of their time will be reverse. That is said to be 1:3. A कितना टाइम लेता है? 12 days. It means B कितना टाइम लेगा? 36 days. क्वेश्चन क्या है? How many days must they have to complete their work together? Right? क्या करोगे? LCM will be 36. 1 day's work will be 3. 1 day's work will be 1. Total will be 4. How much time they take? 9 days. So hence I can say if they work together, time taken by them is equal to 9 days. Answer is said to be C. Very simple question. Only based on the point that कि wages जो होती है वो हमेशा क्या होती है? They are directly proportional with work done and inversely with time taken. ठीक है, क्योंकि यहाँ में wages given है, तो यहाँ से we can find the ratio of the time taken, then we can answer it. Next you have question number 5 here. Just try to understand it. What is given? Cost of a cup is increased by 10%. Cost of plate increased by 18%. Before the price rise, ratio of the cost of cup and plate is 9:2. ठीक है? Let us say cup. Let us say plate. This is 9x. This is 2x. ठीक है? Cost of 12 cups and 54 plates before the price rise was 100. Rise करने से पहले 12x plus 54y this was equal to 100. That is given to us. What is asking now? Cost of cup is increased by 10% and plate increased by 18%. That you have to state, right? Now, sorry, that is also x. So we can say here 12 cups and 54 plates. Sorry, so we can say 12 cups and 54 plates. So I can say that 12 into that was equal to 100. It means I can say that 12 into 9x plus 54 into 2x. This is given as 100. Okay, क्या आ जाएगा? That is equal to 108x plus 108x equal to 100, or you may say x equal to 100 upon 216. That value you have in the starting. करना क्या है? Question कहता है the cost of cup is increased by 10%. Now the new cost is equal to 9.9x, and plate cost is 18%. I can say here the cost is 2x into 1.18. Okay, in this case also he has to buy 12 cups and 54 plates. It means multiply by 12, multiply by 54, right? And I have to find out what you have to finally answer. क्या आ जाएगा? Just multiply it. 12 9s are 108, 8 carry 10, 12 9s are 108. and 10 118. Okay, so I may say 11.8x, and now I have to solve it. What I can say, 52 into 54 into 2 108. Now I apply the base method in order to calculate 18 and 8 144. I will get 44 at the last. Carry will be 1 118 plus 8 126 and 1 127. Okay, so when you multiply, you get this 127.44. For understanding this, you can watch my video of the speed calculation in which I explained about base method that you have now. Okay, I add both. After adding both, what I am getting now? After adding both, I may say I am taking it to be, that would be that value would be taken as, because I have to multiply this by 9. 12 9s are 108, 8 10 108 and 10 118. So here you have 118.8. Okay, now add both. What you are getting now? That would be taken as 0.4, 12 2, carry 1, 8 and 8 16, 6, carry 1, 3 and 1 4 and 1 1 2. Okay, in the answer I have to find this, right? Now just solve it. Take it as x equal to that value of x. I have to find this. You may say 246.24 upon 100 into 100 upon 216, right? This is cancelled out. Now I have to solve it. Okay, if I want to solve it, out of the given option is my answer exact answer. My answer must be C, or you may just calculate and you are in a position to get your answer, right? After calculating, you will get your answer to be C, that is rupees 114. Next, we have question number 5 here. Read the question. A merchant buys 10 drums of kerosene oil. If he sells kerosene oil at a rate of 8 per liter, he loses rupees 320. On the other hand, if he sells it at 9.6 per liter, he gains 256. What is the number of liter of kerosene in a drum and the cost price per drum? ठीक है, क्या given है? If he sells rupees 8 per liter, he loses rupees 320. It means on 1 liter, if he sells it for rupees 8, total loss was 320. Okay. Now if he sells it for 9.6 per liter, his gain was 256. Right. Now क्या कह सकते हैं? Because of the difference in the price, selling price, that is of 1.6 rupees per liter. What is the total change in the profit? Earlier it was loss, now it is profit. Total change क्या होगा? दोनों का addition, make it as 6, 5 to 7 and 5. Total change was that one. Now from here I can find the total quantity. कितना हो जाएगा? 576 upon 1.6. You have to divide it, right? What do you get now? You can make it into 10. Now 16 will go on 48, right? 96. So I may say total is equal to 360. The total oil that you sold, that is equal to 360 liter. Now the question here is, I am talking about a drum, right? We have total 10 drums. It means in one drum's total is 36 liter. Now one question I have answered it, 36 liter, right? Next question, I have to find the cost price per drum. For that, I have to find the cost price of a kerosene oil. That I have to find out. For finding the cost price, what I can say? I may simply say that, let us say the cost price is equal to X. Right, here I can say that would be 36X. Total was 360. So I may say my total cost was 360X. Okay? Then when my selling price was 8, so that is my selling price will be 8X. Sorry, it would be 8 into 360 because total quantity was 360 and my loss is equal to 320 because we know that loss is always equal to selling price minus cost price minus selling price. ठीक है, यहाँ से x निकाल लोगे. What you can say? Multiply it, go there and you are in a position to get your answer. वहां से x आ जाएगा. X means you are in a position to get what is the cost price of per drum. Okay, that becomes your answer. Next we have question number 7 here. A very general question. If you know the technique, you can easily answer it. Otherwise, it's very complicated for you. What is your observation? 4 minus 1 3, 9 minus 4 5, 9 minus 6 and 16 minus 9 7. ठीक है, क्या कह सकते हो? You may take it as, you may break it as 1 minus 1 square minus you may take it as that would be taken as 1 upon 1 square minus 1 upon 2 square, because when you take the LCM in denominator you get 1 square into 2 square and numerator you get 4 minus 1. Second case you may say 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon 3 square. Then you say 1 upon 3 square minus 1 upon 4 square. and this process goes up to 1 upon 9 square minus 1 upon 10 square. ठीक है, अब देखो क्या हो रहा है, all alternate term will be cancelled out. You are being left with 1 minus 1 by 100. 1 minus 1 by 100 is taken as 99 upon 100. So here you can say answer to your question is said to be 99 upon 100. This type of concept can be understood by you in my sessions of APGP, in which I have taken this type and I explained it elaborately, different varieties of question over this. Next we have question number 8 here. What is given? It is given that a man spends a part of his monthly income and saves a part of it. The ratio of his expenditure to his saving was 26:3. पहली की बात, key point. Ratio of expenditure is to saving. Question में ना भी mention हो, क्या दिमाग लगाओगे? आप दिमाग लगाओगे income minus expenditure is always equal to savings. That you can say. Now what is given? Ratio of the expenditure to saving is 26. Let us say expenditure is 26, saving is 3. Right? Income कितना हो गया? 29x. That you can say. Now if the monthly income was 7250, it means 29x is equal to 7250. I have to find the amount of saving. I have to find 3x. So what you can say? 7250 upon 29x into 3x. That's your answer. X will be cancelled out. I have to solve it. It will go 29 will go on to 145, 5, 250. Answer is said to be 750. Question here is monthly saving of the person is said to be 750. That becomes your answer. Never hesitate to apply this identity. Income minus expenditure is always equal to savings. Next you have question number 10 here. Sorry, 9 here. Just read the question and try to understand it. क्या given है? The average age of a class of 60 students is 12 years. ठीक है? If the number of girls is increased by 3/4 and number of boys is decreased by 1/2, the total number of students does not change. What he has stated you? Total students are 60. Let us say boys are x and girls would be 60 minus x. He states you that if girls increase by 3/4, it means 60 minus x, I have to add by 3/4. Means 1 plus 3/4, you make it as 7/4. And boys decrease by half, they become half. Still is saying that total students are same. Means 60. यहाँ से x की वैल्यू निकाल दोगे. Boys and girls you can find out. How? Just solve it. Take your LCM as 4. This become 2x plus 420 minus 7x equal to 240. Right? क्या कहेंगे? इधर चला जाएगा. This is equal to 5x equal to 420 minus 240. You get it as 180. X equal to 36. With the first line you can say number of boys are 36 and number of girls are 24. ठीक है, अब क्वेश्चन हो जाएगा कैसे? Average age of neither the boy nor the girl changes, but combined average age becomes 13.5. First we have now boys and girls, ठीक है, and average age of the class was 12. It means total age was 720 of the class. The average age of the neither the boys nor the girl changes, means earlier what was that? It was same, but combined average age becomes 13.5. It means, let us say earlier age of the boys was B and age of the girls was G. The first equation we have that is said to be 36B plus 24G. This is equal to 720. Now in second case he says that average age remains the same. ठीक है, boys have become half. It means 18 boys plus. When we talk about girls, so how many girls have? They have become increased by 3/4. 3/4 means I have to make 7/4. That would be 42 girls, right? He states you that new average becomes 13.5. It means you may state it as total students are still 60. 60 into 13.5. Okay. Now what do you get here? Just multiply it. 6, 5, 30, 0 carry 3. 17 and 78 and 3, 81. 810. And I have to find the age of boy. Means you have to find the value of B. It means you have to cancel the girl, right? So what we can say here, we can just try to solve my questions. So what process I can apply? I will just solve these two equations and solve it. It's easy question, no problem. You may just take first 8. You may take that 12 as common here. So you get it as 3B plus 2G is equal to 720. That will be 60. Then just solve it. You can find your value. Okay. Keyword here is we have to find the quantity of boys and girls. वो निकाल पाओगे तो आंसर हो जाएगा, नहीं तो फिर आंसर नहीं बनेगा. Next we have question number 10 here. It's now the calculation part is remaining that you can do. Statement number 10. What is given in this question? Time speed question. A train X starts from Meerut at 4 p.m. and reaches Ghaziabad at 5, while another train Y starts from Ghaziabad at 4, meets Meerut at 5:30. When the two trains cross each other, shortcut formula AB by A plus B. सीधा कैसे? कितना ट्रेन ने टाइम लिया? 1 आवर पहली ट्रेन ने, टिकट A to be 1. दूसरी ने कितना टाइम लिया? 1.5 hour, 3/2. तो व्हाट यू कैन से 1 plus 3/2. ठीक है, कितना हो गया? 3/2 अपॉन 2 plus 1, 2, that is 5 into 2 upon 5. ठीक है, that is 3/5. 3/5 is said to be 0.6, means 48 minutes, means 36 minutes. Don't commit the mistake here. Sometime you take it as 60 minutes, that is wrong. Because 0.6 it is 0.6 hours. ठीक है, एक आवर में कितना मिनट है? 60. 0.6 into 60 कितना आया? 36 minutes, right? क्या बोलोगे? When the train will cross each other 4:36, that becomes your answer. ये शॉर्टकट लगा सकते हो जब दोनों ट्रेन का चलने का टाइम सेम हो. When both trains start at the same time, just apply AB upon A plus B. So this time simply tells you after how much time they will meet, right? Now take the next problem here, question number 11. Okay, क्या given है? A concept of circular race. ABC run around a 97 meter in circumference, A in opposite direction to that of B and C, right? Take a circle here. Total is 97. A, B, C, both in same direction and A in opposite. A and B, C run 30, 26 and 18. Speed is given 30. Speed is given 26 and 18 per minute, right? After how much time ABC meet for the first time after the start? Question is meeting for the first time, right? For the first time, what strategy we apply? For that, we have to try to find out. What we have to try to find out here means first of all we have to take into the pairs after how much time AB meet and after how much time AC meet. ठीक है? For that what I can say, if I have to talk about AB, total distance was 97 and the relative speed is 56. The answer is said to be 97 upon 56 minutes. ठीक है? When I talk about AC, total distance is 97 and their speed is said to be 48. Okay, now I have to take the LCM of that. So what I can say, LCM of numerator 97, HCF of denominator 56 and 48. What HCF could be taken as 8? So it would be 97 upon 8. Answer is said to be 12, 1 upon 8 minutes. That becomes your answer. So here I can say answer to my question is 12, 1 upon 8 minutes. That's my answer, right? Very simple question. One thing you can understand here, अगर question में ये होता कि they have to meet for the first time at the starting point, then you have to take the LCM of the individual time takens. But here it is given that we have to take it for the first time, then you have to take the LCM of AB and AC. For understanding that, you may watch my video of the circular and linear races in time, speed and distance. In this I elaborately taken this concept. Next we have question number 12 here. A general question in nature. क्या गिवन है? एक सर्वेंट है, कंडीशन दैट ही वुड बी पेड 120 एंड ए टर्बन आफ्टर सर्विस ऑफ 1 year. बहुत पुराना जमाना है. 1 टर्बन, कॉस्ट ऑफ टर्बन इज T and let us say monthly salary is X. It means 1 year salary is 12X, total would be 120, right? फिर he served for only 9 months. 9 months का पैसा दीजिए 9X, 1 टर्बन दिया गया उसे and total money he received that is equal to 70, right? Sorry, I have just committed a mistake. It should be T have to be added here. Why? Because he had been for that much of month salary, he had been provided with the money and the turban. Now here the cost is you have to find the price of the turban. The price of the turban have to be find. We have to just cancel out this X. So what process I can apply? Multiply this 3 this by 4. That is for we may say 36X equal to 480 plus. Sorry, I am multiplying by 3. That is 360. Plus 3T. Here I am multiplying by 4. 36X equal to 280 plus 4T. Right? Now we have to subtract minus, minus, minus. Cancel out. Here we get minus 120. Sorry, plus 120 minus T. T is equal to 120. Sorry, 80. 80. Right? So here I can say the turban cost rupees 80. Answer to my question is B. ठीक है, कई बार गलती हो जाती है, बहुत बेसिक क्वेश्चन है. दैट पॉइंट यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ. नेक्स्ट योर क्वेश्चन नंबर 13, a question of coins. General question. Bag contains 360 rupees form of 1 rupee coin, 1 rupee 50 paisa and 25 paisa. That is provided, and coins are in the ratio 3:2:8. Okay, so let us say number of coins are 3x, 2x and 8x. When we take their values, 1 rupee coin का value 1 rupees है, 1 into 3x, 50 का 1/2 rupees, पैसे है ना, convert into rupees, make it as 2x into 1/2, 25 पैसा convert into rupees into 1/4, ठीक है, ऐड करिए, टोटल पैसा कितना आपके पास में 360, you have to just find the value of x, what we can say, this would be cancelled out, this will go on 2x, 3x and 3x, 6x, x will be equal to 60, x is 60, so I can say 50 paisa is said to be 120. 120 coins becomes my answer. So here I can say answer to my question is B, 120. Next we have question number 14 here. A general question for counting of pages. How many figures are required for numbering a page having 380 pages, right? We convert into first single digit pages. Single digit pages 1 to 9. कितना digit चाहिए? 9. Second, 2 digit pages that starts from 10 to 99, right? How many page numbers are there required? 90. Here total pages are 90, and in one page how many digits are required? 2. Make it as 180. Then I have to go for 380 pages. It means then I have to take the 3 digit from 100 to 380. How many pages are there? A basic question. What you can say? 380 minus 100, 280 plus 1. That is 281. Into 3, right? 3, 24, 4 carry 2, 6 और 2, 8. Add कर दीजिए 3, 9, 12, 2 carry 1, 4, 1, 5, 8, 13, 3 carry 1, 10. तो आंसर is said to be 1032. क्वेश्चन का आंसर क्या बनेगा? 14 आंसर is C. How many digits are required for numbering a page having 380 pages? 1032. That becomes your answer. Next we have question number 15 here. Question of time, speed and distance. A car which starts from airport reaches bus station after 45 minutes, means airport to bus station it takes 45 minutes. Its average speed is 40. It means what is the distance? 40 into 45 upon 60, 22, 23, USA 30 kilometer. If the average speed is increased by 10, it means now it becomes 50. How much time, less time will the car take? Now how much time it takes? 30 upon 50, you may say 0.6. 0.6 is converted as 36 minutes. ठीक है, पहले कितना मिनट लिया? 45. अब कितना लिया? 36. कितना कम लिया? 9. आंसर इज टू बी सी. अगेन पे अटेंशन हियर, डोंट कमिट मिस्टेक हियर. 0.6 इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू 36 मिनट्स. हम गलत कर जाते हैं, वी टेक इट एज 60 मिनट्स, दैट मेक्स माय आंसर रॉन्ग. नेक्स्ट वी हैव क्वेश्चन नंबर 16 हियर. Equation based question. A test has 60 questions. Each correct answer fetches 1 mark. Each wrong answer 1 mark is deducted. A candidate wrote got 20 marks. Find the number of questions he answered correctly. ठीक है, ऑप्शन से कर देते हैं. 20 नंबर हैं, कितने क्वेश्चन करेक्ट करे? 50. सपोज फॉर 50 करेक्ट करे, कितने मार्क्स मिले? 50. रॉन्ग कितने? 10. रॉन्ग का 1 कम हुआ, ठीक है, 40. बट कितना हुआ? 20. रॉन्ग 45 40, कितने ठीक है? मार्क्स मिले 40. कितने रॉन्ग है? 20. 40 minus 20, 20. आंसर इज सेड टू बी बी. तो क्वेश्चन का क्या आंसर करेंगे? नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ही आंसर करेक्टली, दैट इज सेड टू बी बी. Next we have question number 17 here. A 3-digit number has 10th digit number as twice of the 100, which in turn is 1/3 of the unit digit. If sum of the extreme digit is 8, find the middle. Let us say number is ABC. Its 10 digit B is twice of the 100 digit. B is equal to 2A, which in turn means 100 digit is 1/3 of unit. A equal to C by 3. Sum of the extremes, A plus C is equal to 8. We can find the extremes here. That is C is equal to 3A. तो 4A is equal to 8. A equal to 2. 8 2 है, ठीक है. तो what is the C? 6 8. It means the middle digit is equal to 0 because A plus B plus C is given as sorry that I've taken mistake. Here I can say that A is equal to 2. It means B is equal to 4. Hence my answer is said to be B. The middle place is equal to 0. Next we have question number 18 here. For understanding these varieties of question, I expect from you to watch my video of surds and indices, because in that I told you one method how to find square root of a square root, right? In this question first I will solve it and then we answer it. Let us take these questions problems one by one. If I talk about this first one, ठीक है, so what I can say, first I take the first expression that is said to be root 12 minus root 8 into √3 plus √2. First I will solve it. Okay, क्या दिख रहा है? 3 2. If I take 4 outside common, 3 2. ठीक है? Take 4 outside common, outside I will get 2. So I am being left with √3 minus √2. And here you take it as √3 plus √2. Now a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square 3 minus 2 1. क्या मिला? 2. Means in numerator I get √2. Then I try to solve denominator. When I solve the denominator, I will get it as under root of 5 plus √24. It's a standard question. Square root of an irrational number. Try to solve it √5. Make it as 2√6. That you can say. Now convert into a perfect square. क्या करना होता है? √6 है. Take it as √2 into √3. Square of √2 is 2 and √3 is 3. क्या लिख सकते हो आप इसे? इसे आप लिख सकते हैं √3 plus √2 पूरे का होल स्क्वायर. कैंसिल आउट हो गया. क्या वैल्यू मिला? √3 plus √2. Now I will just put it into the question. Numerator I told about 2, that is √2. Denominator you have √3 plus √2. Match from the options. √3 minus √2 upon √3 minus √2. Numerator में क्या मिल गया? √6 minus 2 upon 1. √6 minus 2 upon 1. Answer is said to be C. C becomes your answer. Number of questions you may find in my session of algebraic expressions as well as surds and indices. Do watch that session because these type of questions are generally asked in SSC and number of questions have been asked over this topic. Then I have next question 19, simple interest compound interest question. Read the question carefully first. A sum of money invested at compound interest amounts to 640 at the end of first year and 676 at the end of the second year. The sum of money is, भाई पहले साल के एंड में हो गया 640, सेकंड ईयर के एंड में कितना होगा? 676. सम ऑफ मनी इन्वेस्टेड कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट्स टू मींस दिस इज अमाउंट, राइट? आई कैन फाइंड द R% because I told you in 2 consecutive years the rate of interest increases by the amount increases by R%. कितना बढ़ रहा है? 36 upon 640 into 100. Cancel out. You may say 4 9 4 16, right? Then 2 8 2 5. That is 45 upon 8%. That is my rate of interest, right? Now what I can say, compound interest amounts to 640. Let us say principal is P into 1 plus R upon 100 into 1 by 100 raised to power T is equal to 640. P का वैल्यू फाइंड करना है, सॉल्व करिए. 5 9 5 20. Make it as 20 into 8 160, right? Now I can say 160 plus 9 169. Okay, so I may say that principal into 169 upon 160 equal to 640, right? Just solve it, you get your answer, but I hope there is some mistake in the problems. The sum of money invested at compound interest amounts to 640 at the end of first year and 676 at the end of the second year. The sum of money is, so what I can say, first we have taken the rate of interest and then we applied, right? The rate of interest would be taken as 36 upon 640 into 100. 0 0 cancel out. 4 will go on 16, 4 will go on 9. Then 2 will go on 8, 2 will go on 5. That is 45 upon 8% is my rate of interest. Solve it. I hope there is some mistake in the question. You have to solve by this way. Next question number 20 here. A sum of rupees 1550 was lent partly at 5%, partly at 8%. Total interest received at the end of 3 years was 300. Ratio of the money. Apply allocation mix. A basic question. 5%, 5% here, 8% here. And 3 years में कितना मिला? 300. 1 year में कितना मिलेगा? 100. Principal is 1550. Interest was 100. ठीक है? What is your rate of interest? 100 into 100 upon 1550 into 1. Cancel out. 5 will go on 31, 5 will go on 2. That is 200 upon 31. That you can say, make it as 200 upon 31. Apply allocation here. If I solve it, so what I get? 8 into 31, 8 and that is 248. Subtract it 48 upon 31 here. And when I take it here, that is 165. 31, 165 subtracted, you get it as 35 upon 31. That is cancelled out. Answer is said to be 48 is to 35, right? That becomes my answer. Let us say we will take the problem again because answer is not matching. So I hope there is some mistake in the typing errors. What I have taken that 5%, 8%, total 300 in 3 years. It means 1 year is 100. That I have taken it 5 2 5 3 31. 200 upon 31. That you got. Now put it here, 200 upon 31, apply alligation. 8 and 3, 24. Right? So you may get it as 8, 321. 248 minus 200 upon 31, that is 48 upon 31. It's right. When I take this, 5 and 15, 155. Right? Sorry, it means 45. That was my mistake. Now here I can say 16 is to 15. Answer to my question is said to be fourth one, 16 ratio 15. Thank you very much. How you felt the session? I hope you enjoyed it. Try to watch this session again so that at number of shortcut methods I explained in this, where the question comes, you may use it and you may just have all these shortcuts in your mind so that when you attempt an examination, you can attempt very well. Thank you very much. Contact कर सकते हैं आप मुझे इस नंबर पर और अपना मेल भेज सकते हैं. You may connect with me on the Facebook in the name of Dinesh Miglani. Facebook पे find करिए. You can easily find me. Thank you very much.